people. We are plenty back with episode number 3. Before we begin, we just want to say happy birthday to Nimesh. I mean Vidura. Sorry, I mean Vidura. Happy birthday.
It's super laggy.
Yeah, his birthday is gonna be on the 15th, the day we upload. Alright, cool. I'm Malinka. Back at it with another episode.
I'm Nimesh.
I'm Heavy.
And I'm Minura. It's also a lazy Sunday. So we've done a couple of episodes so far. First we spoke on dating in the digital age. Then we spoke on the realities of studying abroad and living alone. So this time we thought we'll do something a little more chill, something different. Essentially, we are going to be taking a walk down memory lane, I think, back to our school days and back to times when life was so much simple, where we thought we'll reminisce on old cartoons or TV shows that we really enjoyed, and also identify how shit whatever cartoons that on TV are now. So bring back these old OG cartoons. I think one of my favorites was Asterix, but the Sirasa version, which like was dubbed in single. Oh my god, that was so cool. Remember the names they had for like the people? You get Sura Papa, Veda Papa. I think Cacophonics was Kako Papa. Oh, it was. And
the thing is, they did the dubbing in such a nice way. It's not like usually when it comes to dubbing, it's like straight from that cartoon. They kind of like get all the names, they get all the nuances, all that stuff. But what Sirasa did was what really made that cartoon really good was the fact that they gave it like a local twist, like the way the characters spoke, the way they were dubbed. It was all like done.
They didn't directly translate the sentences. They took
I
it
think-
and
I
they
think-
turned it completely.
I think one of my.
into-
And you guys remember that episode where they were supposed to complete 12 tasks or something? If not, that was so much fun. There's this one guy who they're supposed to beat like this Olympic runner or someone, and then this guy Sulpa runs behind with like a basket of mushrooms, and he's like, "Hey, Malli mechara hadisinduante," or something. Macha,
Do you remember the dude with the javelin throw thing where
he had one big
arm was
arm.
like
Yo.
arm was like that's like Maharshi after like Christmas holidays. That's crazy, man.
Oh god. Nothing beats other. Oya Vallurik ne, Oya Vallurik. Oya Vallurik.
We tried that at school as well. We were like do that.
Malinga, I don't know what
crazy
happened in
people
school
at
much of me. What were the other cartoons that were there? I feel like there were so many.
There's so many good ones.
Apirajibu was.
Oh my god, Apiraja Ibbo. Yo.
So,
Yeah.
Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Yeah, they ate pizza in the English version, our version had roti. Remember what they called April? Chuti. Chuti.
Oh my god.
And Ryan and Sukara. Oh man.
Oh yeah, very nice.
What was the actual names? I forgot actually.
I'm not sure. No idea.
I actually don't know.
That's the only name I know.
How did they even come up with the name?
Also the
Satya
four.
Wali-
Yeah, Shredder was Sark, and then you get Molakarea. And the like the Ninja Turtles also, the names Rajaya, Lenia, Monis.
Also, did Mulakara have a brain where his penis is?
No,
he
he is
had
the
a brain in
brain.
his stomach. Yeah.
He had in his stomach.
And he had like a symbiotic body on top.
So he is the brain. No, basically it's that thing.
He had
Oh, yeah.
guts for brains. Brains for guts. So-
And also I think Scooby-Doo was like something we all would watch like every time you come back home. But there was a shitty version of Scooby-Doo. Then there was a really good one also. There was like a horrible like done cartoon. I remember distinctly, yeah.
like the horribly done cartoon is the one that has the longest episodes, like the longest running Scooby-Doo series.
Oh, is that the one?
That's what
Okay,
you're
because I
talking
remember
about.
there
The
was
one that they had the most episodes dubbed into Sinhala.
I can't remember the horrible one actually. When I think of Scooby-Doo, it's all like good episodes that I'm.
Yeah.
No, as in horribly done cartoons. I thought they were like, I clearly remember there being like two different types of drawings. Like
They had the young version. and then
that
they
was
had the
also
dub
there, no?
version. The young version was
had Ratu.
Ratu Ascot, yeah.
Ratu Ascot's the best.
Can
Quick
you
shout
get-
out to Ratu Ascot.
Also, was it not dodgy that every time they had to like solve a mystery, Fred, right? Fred would always take
It's
Daphne.
Oh, it's gonna be someone, and then it's someone.
And also, he's always just like disappearing with like Daphne.
I'm gonna go with Daphne to this room. And then y'all go that way. Y'all do whatever you want.
Get a room, you two. What is this?
That's literally what they're doing, Hebe. That's literally what they're doing.
Like, were they a couple? Were they a couple?
I mean, you don't know that.
They were just.
Unofficial.
Who was Velma dating? That's my biggest question. Was she? Was she?
No.
Was she?
Velma was too smart for anyone, man.
Was she into Shaggy? That's my biggest question. Or
I don't
Shaggy was
think
just
so.
stoned the whole time.
Shaggy was probably
Yeah, easily.
The underlying message that Scooby-Doo actually gave.
What is that?
The real monsters are people,
not
not actual monsters.
Okay. That's the takeaway from that.
Yeah, when you think about it.
So
yeah.
deep.
Not
Damn.
the fact that Daphne is so dumb that she gets caught every time. I thought that was.
Not really.
Clearly focused. Dude, okay, I used to come back home Machang, like every day and just switch on Dedan at like 4 in the evening to watch Dragon Tales.
Oh my god.
Dedan, remember Dragon
Do you
Tales
guys
on there?
remember Dragon Tales had a co-collaboration with Parent and Sons, and they used to give out their lunch bags were printed with Dragon Tail logos in there.
No,
I think we were.
I used to put my Chinese roll and it would the oil would
we
leak out,
never
but I
went to
used to put it under my books.
We used to watch all these
What?
different.
I think I was too poor for that.
Yeah, I opted out of the thing.
What do you mean to get Parents and Chinese rolls?
Yeah.
I've seen it.
අපි නම් අද පහේ බීම පැකට් බීලා මේ පාදේ ඇවිදගෙන ගෙදර යනවා. Dude, they should bring those beamer packet back. I know we are going off topic. Yes, the 2 rupee, 5 rupee ones. My goodness.
It cost only like 5 rupees for us to get on the bus and go from like bloody Colombo.
Oh, actually, no?
Moroto, no? Pardon my friend.
But
It's not important topic at hand.
but I think then you also get like other OG cartoons like I think Thundercats and Silverhawks and all of that also.
Yo, bro,
I don't
but-
remember watching Thundercats so much.
Yeah, missing out on something very important, man. Dangya, man.
Yes.
That was so good.
For me, the best was Podda and whatever he tells Margaret. Ane ana Margaret yanne.
Margaret.
Margaret. Yeah.
They had a connection. That's why they liked it. Like,
Yeah. They did really?
no,
Dangya,
when you're kids, like when the girl likes you and then the boy would like be like really mean to her.
Yeah, there's an episode where Dangya actually tells Podda or Podda tells Dangya why she's so mean is because she actually likes you. I can't remember
Yeah.
which one it
It's the
is.
same with Hey Arnold, where Helga
Yeah.
so he's always like mean to her.
Yeah,
Mean to him.
and then Helga goes back to her room and there's like
And it's for the shrine.
Yeah,
that was
yeah.
weird, bro. That was weird.
by all the toxicity. I've completely butchered that word.
Toxicity. Toxicity.
This toxicity. This is where it all stems from. I'm joking. I'm fucking.
Took a very philosophical turn there.
Mommy's alive. The thing is, we'll get back to Mommy's alive. The thing is, what I realized is that we kind of all grew up to be Uncle Wilson Mama. Because we
Oh
all
my
like
God,
grumpy
yes.
adults
Wilson
who
Mama.
can't stand kids.
Dude, actually.
But the wife was so nice. Mrs. Wilson was like the
I
nicest.
actually can't remember.
Yeah, even honestly,
You
they
were
should.
attracted to the uncle, no?
What? I remember like I clearly remember there was this one episode where I think they are in the church, so Dangya is sitting with his parents and all of them, and I think the father at the end of the sermon says, ඔයාලට දැන් මොනවාරි ප්‍රශ්න තියෙනවද? This fellow just gets up on the bench and he's like, ඉවරද දැන් අපි යන්නද? Or something. Such a mood. It's such a mood.
I think that's how we're like sarcastic and all that
Dude,
stuff right
dude,
now
actually.
because of the influence that we got when we
Sirasa dubbing made us so sarcastic. Remember that line from Mouse Hunt? Because so they're chasing the mouse, right? These guys just point at the floor and the mouse goes into a hole and they show the floor and the whole floor falls. And then the brothers blame each other. One guy's like, "Balna sale medde hadapu wala." What does the other guy say? Oh, කවුද කිව්වේ හිලට දාලා වෙඩි තියන්න or something. The double entendres on these things though, honestly. Oh
Even
my
kids
god.
cartoons have like really bad, not bad, but adults can enjoy them too. Like especially with like
Oh
SpongeBob and
yeah,
stuff.
for sure.
I mean, we are bloody.
Name of the town is Bikini Bottom. Think about that.
Okay, cool. Moving on.
took a different turn from all the cartoons. No,
Yeah.
your cartoons were like that Mirror magazine cover. No, macam ade kale apa. Yo, I can't remember, but I know I really like that magazine for some reason.
We were only Sunday Observer people. We don't buy that.
No, there was my mom used to buy this Lanka Deep or something like that, and there was one similar Sinhala version of Mirror, not as cool as Mirror, but which was used for similar purposes.
Oh my god, you people are terrible.
No one ever mentioned anything of that sort.
I don't know, bro. When I was small, I only used to read Vijan, Normal Education.
Yo, fun day times, macha. Fun day times.
This one it was. Guru Sarna was my favorite.
Chuti Baba Pattuve. Yo, honestly, I don't think kids now would realize, like our parents would go buy this Chuti Baba Pattuve for like scholarship exam stuff, macha.
Oh my
god. Like, oh my god, dude, scholarship
The
exams.
amount of past papers I did, it was just ungodly.
Man, you have no idea the amount of past papers kids today have to do.
Yeah.
No,
And they came in like butt packets and stuff. They be like big full on packets. You have like multiple papers in it, and you start writing it.
What packet?
No, butt packets, just the packets.
I think right now these days, like kids these days, they go to like support classes from like grade 1 itself. I think I'm not exactly sure.
What's the
Yeah, I think so.
I don't know.
It's not a competition, man. It's a
Yeah.
competition. Yeah.
And we had time to watch all these cartoons, dude. Oh,
See that.
such
That's
good
why we are
cartoons.
half the brains, man.
Honestly.
No, this is why I was like so happy when they were gonna put a dubbed version of Naruto. I know it's probably not gonna be as amazing.
Oh, it's not gonna happen. That was a hoax.
Oh really?
my God.
That was a hoax.
On local
That was
TV?
that was a meme. Yeah. It was a
Oh,
I
thank
doubt
God.
it. What are
But
the
yeah, I
cartoons?
mean, the other good stuff, like some of the other good ones could be like Jimmy Neutron and stuff.
Oh, I love Jimmy Neutron.
yeah.
I think remember Sirasa TV used to show Jimmy Neutron, SpongeBob, and there was one more, I think.
Dude,
That
this
was the OG Neutron. OG Neutron went on
Went on
ETV.
Sirasa also.
RTV, sorry, RTV.
No,
RTV.
ETV.
blue one.
Sundays at 8:30 or 9.
third voice logo, right?
Yeah.
Dude,
Yeah.
do you guys remember the name they called ETV before they changed it back to it? Like, oh sorry, before they changed it, Dynavision.
Dino.
I know it. It's so old. I remember it was Dynavision, which they switched to ETV.
I think
Dude,
ETV sounds
crazy times.
rolls out of the tongue better.
Yeah.
Udayata macam you watch Punchi Panchi, ඊට පස්සේ පැංචා යනවා. Punchi Panchi.
Oh my god, your mom would have like
Punchi Panchi presenter. She's like an actress now, right? I forgot her name.
She was anyway.
Yeah, she was in that movie. What was that movie? Like this really, I think, very intense movie. Like some about the war, and I think. No.
Okay, so was Punchi Panchi where they actually got like kids to come? and play
Yeah.
games
It was a
on?
more reality show.
So
Yes.
one of my friends actually went on that show, and he was like the king of like the section back then because
He made an appearance on Punchi Panchi.
Yeah.
so he was basically like Nickelodeon recruiting people, but Sri Lanka.
No, it was just like a game show. Nickelodeon, what they do is they recruit like child actors, right? In
Ariana
this case, it's just like just random games that they ask random people to come and play, and then once they're done, and they just go away.
Oh, okay. 15
Yeah.
seconds.
I don't remember if it was like a consistent thing, but one time I remember calling up one of those reality, not
Oh, you were one of those.
No, once I called them up because the question was like, who was the first president of Sri Lanka? Who was the first president of Sri Lanka?
William Gopal.
Oh damn, really? I still don't know that.
Was it? Was he?
Yeah.
Okay, anyway, so right, so
President.
and I was like, I was unsure.
Wait, let me check.
Yeah, baby. We'll have to cut this bit out. I cannot.
Checking.
Oh my god.
So anyway, I said something like SWRE Bandaranaga or some shit like that, right? And these people were like, where are you from?
Yeah.
Like I was like, from Katubed. Katubed katti ege utterewat danne something like that, man. Humiliated me.
Yo, now I'm also offended that the Katubed boys getting,
man.
attacked on TV.
pain.
But I think after Punchi Panchi, you got Pancha, no? That had like, what was I saying, the OG couple, Halea and Sridevi.
Yeah, couple goals. Right now.
That guy, Halea was properly whipped, Macha. Properly whipped.
Properly whipped. Hopefully.
And
That's a crocodile girl who hits with the wig, right?
crocodile girl. Oh.
Straight up.
See Devi Bug.
She'd be like, oh no.
Yeah, she would actually take off her wig and then.
Yeah, it's just like a classic.
I think the most beautiful romantic aspect of it was how Pancha's father was hitting on the teacher. That was so cute though.
Just. Wait, so was the mother alive or was she dead?
No.
She was dead, right?
Okay, we didn't think that far into it.
She never appeared,
There was no
right?
mother. There was no mother. So he's a single dad. That's why the yeah.
It's hard out there. So.
Killed by poachers. Oh no.
Oh my god.
How long did Pancha's father wait until he
That's the question now. What is the legitimate time we are away? 6 months? Maybe.
6 months?
Because she's not coming out of the grave.
No, not now. No, wait. After your wife bloody dies, like 3-4 years.
What is the legitimate timeline? I don't know.
I think about 1.5 to 2 years is alright.
Right.
Not 6 months like he.
Why is
I
this
mean, I don't know what
morbid
the
conversation taking place? I'm scared now.
Real question.
That's true. That's true.
Okay, never mind.
What?
What was it? What was it? What was it? Go spill it. We'll cut it out if it doesn't fit in. We'll cut it out.
No. My question was like, how long should you wait until like if your wife leaves you instead of dying?
Immediately. What? No, I don't know. I don't know how it works.
Frustrated bugger.
Laptop died.
Laptop died.
No.
He's about to die.
It's about.
Yo, what were the other cartoons that we watched? Huh? Yo, I think there have been so much. Okay, we also not just cartoons. I think we loved Sellangidara. We all watched Sellangidara at some point.
So good. Yes.
Yeah.
There was so many. I think even Franklin.
Oh my
There was
God.
Franklin, dude.
Even
Franklin was sick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What else did we watch?
Beast Machine.
Oh, Beast Machines was so
That was
good.
the OG Transformers.
But I honestly don't think a lot of people know about Beast Machines. Like, do you think it was that I love it though. I love it.
I've watched it, but not that often. I've watched it. I remember watching it.
Oh, I do know why. Because it started at 4:30 and no one really got to the TV until like 5.
No, because we had to study
why.
us after school, and we
Yeah,
could
otherwise your mom would.
Dude,
I
no,
also
studied after school.
but I also had, for me,
Yeah.
I think I'm pretty sure at some point I had some restriction at home saying you can't watch TV from like 5 to 7 or something. You have to study.
Exactly.
The concept was that if you watch too much TV, your brain gets drained out. No, never happened to me. I mean, I don't know. I can't-
Really? Really? Never happened to you? Really?
Right into that one.
Dude, but the best thing I think was, sorry, Mark, yeah, go on.
No, the only restriction when it comes to TV that I had was that whenever there's like term tests and all that, our TV would get disconnected like 2 weeks before
Yo,
the exam.
same.
That
Same.
was the only restriction. Yeah, until the exams are over. Then
Machang, my household is so Sri Lankan, we didn't have cable until Nangi finished A levels or like O levels.
that's
That's
to give
sad.
a bit of context.
Yeah, but I mean, I'm talking about just local antenna.
No, I
Yeah.
know, but
So
like I'm
to
just
give a
saying.
bit of context, when was that winner?
I think she's 21 now.
How old is your
Yeah.
sister?
So until
That's why
about
he's
like
studying,
4 years ago, I think.
not the best
Yeah,
math.
math is not his.
Yeah. I studied
He
law
doesn't
for a
know
reason.
quick
Huh?
maths.
Maybe 3-4 years. You know?
Yeah.
3-4. Okay, yeah.
So which is why I'd never watched Friends up until like about 2 years ago, and then I realized How I Met Your Mother is a little better. But okay, but we are not ready to have that conversation yet.
Yeah. Y'all are not ready for that thing. Y'all are not ready for that.
But the movies they showed like during holidays was also fun, no?
Oh yeah.
Like the early morning ones.
Yeah.
So that's what made like school holidays like
How
properly.
many
Yeah.
times you watched Dr. Dolittle 1 and 2? How many times do you reckon you watched Dr. Dolittle?
Harry Potter. That's
Have
what
you-
we watched.
I loved other you get like a
Harry
man's
Potter, Harry
voice.
Potter,
Sanduda, Harry Potter 1, Angaduad, Harry Potter 2, Badad, Harry Potter 3. So it's so
It was just a
routine.
marathon. We just keep-
But I think we all go on.
The commercials were terrible though.
No. What? Oh, they were really long.
One movie which was scheduled to be like 1 hour 30 minutes would go for like 4 hours.
Like 4 hours.
It was terrible.
Yeah.
That's how television
But
really
the
makes
best
them.
That's how you earn their revenue, so I understand.
Either the Aurudu period or like the Christmas holiday during that time, right? And our parents would like try to like start cleaning the house and all of that, and we are just casually seated in front of the TV watching like movies like 4 hours.
ඒකටත් බැනුම් අහනවා. ඒකටත් බැනුම් අහනවා. මොනවත් කරන්නේ නිවාඩු වෙලා.
I remember. So when I wanted to watch something, I could only watch. Not that I was like it wasn't like a restriction or whatever, but I was only allowed to watch teledramas and all of that if it had any relation to kids and like child related things, right? So whenever I saw
only if Nimesh now
adult teledrama, the most adult teledrama ever. I see one kid, and I'm like, I want to see that kid. That was my excuse.
So Bold and the Beautiful, you see one kid and you just run to it.
Yeah.
It's a kids show, a little creepy.
That's how I.
Dude, I remember I was watching TV at one point. I think Baywatch like started going on. Ammi came running and switched off the TV.
No, so where do you look when you have like a kissing scene and your parents walking? Where do you look? Do you have that awkward conversation?
I still feel awkward if I say it.
I still look
Same.
Dude, I don't. It's not me feeling awkward. It's me looking away.
Dude, actually, same.
I legit look away. Like even now, I'm a 25-year-old grown ass man.
Bro, same.
My dad used to call him, katakano. I'm like, what?
Hey, PG, but
Bro, imagine your parents just staying there. Oh, you're like,
no, at least they'll say like that. You know, the funniest thing that happened to me. We were watching Spider-Man 1 when it was released, right? Where Peter Parker and the girl, I can't remember her name, they share that kiss. My dad, instead of father scanning and going in front, skipped it. So that's like another 30 minutes into the movie. Now we have to scan and come back. And then he goes back to the kissing scene, he skips again. And then we come back. Good 15 minutes spent just to skip that kissing scene.
Nice.
Dude, horrible. It was horrible.
Yeah.
Oh,
Also, that was such a
times,
brown
though.
thing, no? Like,
It's a very brown thing.
Yeah, it's still
Yeah.
a brown thing, honestly.
do you reckon if you all will ever? I mean, I don't know if you all will ever have kids, but do you reckon it'll be the same?
No, I highly doubt it.
No, yeah, I doubt it.
Like Malinka said, we'll probably be, I don't know, let's say we are 35, 40. We'll still feel awkward and look away and just, you know, kids looking at the TV, people kissing.
Well, look at the time.
Looking away. I'm like, yeah, now, so nice.
Oh my god. What are the
But
other?
yeah, I think when we grow older, it'll be more normalized. I guess when
It's
like
on,
when we as a generation
yeah.
become parents.
Like when the kid asked,
How old were you when you got your first phone?
Me, it was 2012.
20. I was like, oh, you were 20 something old.
No, 2012.
No, I got mine when I was in grade 10.
Same.
That is 2010.
My first phone was a Motorola C117. Remember that like little other, like other little blue screen macang other phone
My
was
first
about
phone
this
was
much.
a Samsung Guru.
Huh? What is that? Did that have some learning apps on it? Is that why it was
No,
called
it
Guru or
doesn't.
something?
It didn't sadly. It just had cricket.
Dude, that Nokia 1100 was the legendary phone. Huh? It had Space Impact
So what
and
I'm trying to get at is like, so we got our phones when we were like 10, no, what? Not 10, fucking 16, 17 years old. And kids today, by the time they turn 10, they need an iPad in front of them to get them to eat food, right?
Yeah, all the TikTokers right now are like 12, 13 years old, like kids.
Honestly,
yeah.
dude, and they look like they are fucking 20. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I keep sharing. Yeah, pardon my friend.
So the thing is, like, have you seen that YouTube kid who like reviews toys and all that?
oh yeah, I do have seen that.
Yeah, so there's a kid on YouTube who reviews toys. So when I say review, I don't know. I've never checked out his channel, so I may be really far away from the truth. But what happens is he gets toys. He's like 8, 9, 10-year-old. I'm not exactly sure. Like, and he reviews toys. He gets the toys. He just plays with it and all that. 27 million subscribers on YouTube.
What?
Yes.
So basically, how YouTube is picking up the views is like, so let's say kids these days, like they'll watch like a nursery rhyme on repeat for like 200 times. The mom would put it on repeat and then run away.
Yeah.
Smart
Finding and
content.
finding.
Yeah.
But I guess again, like it's bound to happen, no? With like technological advancements, they're surrounded by technology. You can't help it.
No, even on
That's okay.
Spotify, Teletubbies has more monthly listeners than like proper top artists.
This is what we need to try. We need to try getting plenty podcasts onto kids' atmospheres where they keep on playing it on repeat.
No.
Start another one where you teach the alphabet
like
and
5 times, so no.
actually.
Yeah, pardon your French.
So yeah, that's the thing. Like it's like a generational thing. Like when our parents were small, they didn't have any phones at all. So when they saw us getting phones, they were like, "Why are you like with a phone all the time?" All the
That's
you
true.
told me about your father's big Guddle phone, right? Like, was it you?
Yeah. It had like a I don't even know how to like explain it. And like a massive antenna, machan. And apparently I asked my mom like how like so back then also they'd flex these things to the moment they get it. Where do you put the phone in the back pocket? It's like a bloody walkie-talkie on your ass now at this point.
So that's the thing. Like it was like that for them and us. And then now that we are kind of like adults, we mainly see kids who are like age 10, 11, 12. When they're on TikTok, we like complain about it and all that stuff, right? So it's like
Which we shouldn't do, to be very frank, because
which we should do, definitely. But it is what it is. Like with technology, you just have to evolve with it.
yeah, that's true.
So anyway, going back to, I mean, not necessarily the cartoons and the movies that we've spoken about, but do you remember the little hut or whatever y'all had outside our schools with like Pokemon cards and WWE cards?
No, normal day cards. Day cards, that's what you used to call them, right? Like day cards.
Not Pokemon cards, but
Trading cards.
Bro, I had so.
card bombs, man. The card bomb.
Oh,
I remember
yeah.
buying one of those and throwing them into one of those school vans. Oh my god. Wait, is stunk the past tense of stink?
Yes, I think so.
Tank.
It's stink.
Man,
No, stank's like an urban word.
Yeah.
Stunk.
My bad.
questioning our English also at this point. Bilingual.
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 Yeah.
But
It's so easy back then.
dude, that's true. But also, I think honestly, I feel like maybe that's also the reason why we did this episode. To like things were so simple back then. Like now, the stress to the pressure that we have to deal with, right? Like especially at this juncture in our lives. Like things were so good back
Do
then.
you reckon our parents felt the same way? You know, when
Yeah.
they were,
I guess. So.
Yeah, it's like this. They felt the same things that we're feeling right now,
but in a different way.
different context. Yeah.
Yeah.
They didn't have all these like outside distractions and things like that.
Also,
Technically, our generation is probably the best generation because we've had the best of both sides. We've had like a photograph.
Yo, the 90's kids are like, yeah. That's true.
Yeah.
Also, do you guys remember during your birthday you used to get like those roller stuff for every kid in the class?
Okay.
So
Okay, 10 rupee, okay.
Brought either the Rolos or the 10 rupees chit chats.
King size chit chat or
Yeah,
king
size
chat
chit-
or
Yeah,
something.
but
Yes.
Rollo's a bit higher than the chit chat. No,
Yeah, exactly. So the
Yeah.
Rolo and then okay.
Okay, the 10
Okay.
rupee, okay,
That's correct.
cake. Oh,
That
yeah.
was good.
So
Okay, all of us a higher grade than.
Yeah.
So when it was like, for example, when it was my birthday, because I was like one of the poor kids, I used to take like the 5 rupee cheater, not even the 10 rupee one, and then
Yeah,
I used to walk around like the class just giving it to people.
It's that circular little
what
pack,
happened
no?
was-
It's that
What
circular
actually
pack,
happened
yeah.
was- What actually happened was Malinka's parents would give him this amount of money. He'd buy 5 rupee ones for all the kids and keep
the rest.
remaining
Yeah.
amount. Buy
Yeah,
some-
businessman. Businessman. I used to save that.
Entrepreneur.
Entrepreneur. Sorry, entrepreneur. So yeah, I used to hustle back then also.
Hustle.
Bro, forget. I don't. Wait, here, forget.
Remember
Yeah.
your parents teacher meetings.
Uh,
I remember one of my teachers like hated me so much and really wanted to complain. But the morning of the day of the meeting, I went to the teacher and I was like, "Teacher, today's my birthday."
So don't mess it up.
No, she genuinely didn't say anything. She genuinely didn't say anything.
Yo. Like,
I still.
I was a horrible kid. Like, I got like. I would always get like a good scolding or like a beating when I came back home from parents' teacher meeting. My goodness.
Oh yeah.
it's okay, you don't have to cry.
I know. Taking me to a very dark place.
At one point, I wanted to be a teacher just to beat kids up. Like.
Yeah, I
So
know.
coming to another topic, is it okay to beat your kids?
No.
That's
Never. My goodness, no.
Nimesh
No, no.
took some time.
I know Marsha was cracking the joke, right? Funny, I get what you mean, right? Best bit was the face reaction he made, Macha. Beat kids up.
No, but I think positive reinforcement slash.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
See,
think that's the
again,
best.
there's no right or wrong formula for these things, but I don't believe in
mentally
like.
manipulate your kid or punish your kid.
I don't know the choosing of words, man. Manipulating your kid. That sounds so dodgy. Are you turning your kid into a drug dealer? Is that what you're trying to do?
Mentally manipulate your kid. But
This took a really dark turn.
I love how we started from let's have a flashback where we reflect on stuff we've enjoyed when we were young, what went wrong with our childhood, how we correct that in the future, how miserable we are now.
Turning out to be
Oh my god.
fire beaters.
What did he
That's
say?
not okay. That is not okay.
He's not okay.
Jesus.
Nimesh is
All
not
right.
okay.
But I think I think we've actually like become a little too nostalgic. We've actually I don't know how long we've actually spoken for right now.
I'm gonna check.
Probably about 30 minutes.
And, oh my god, do you guys remember? I know this is not a cartoon or the show. Did you guys watch that
38.
Magic Bullet advertisement that went on TV?
No, not that. Telescene one.
Telescene
I have
ones,
a
yeah.
story.
Who buys that stuff?
Okay, we'll end this also with Marshi's story then, huh?
Yeah.
Call them.
What?
Yeah.
Tell us what happened?
Nothing. So I would call her, hello, and I wouldn't say anything else. But I used to call them so many times, and at one point I couldn't call them anymore.
You are blocked.
Blocked from calling Telescene.
Oh, man, it was so much fun.
Nimesh's first
no,
experience.
Quantum
of
Telemark on that.
Honestly,
7-2-2. Wait, no, wait.
yeah.
7-2-9 is pizza, no? Pizza Hut?
Yeah, that's 272. Yeah.
729.
But
Man,
honestly,
Sri Lankan Pizza Hut so much better than Australian Pizza Hut.
You said this the last episode.
yeah.
Like,
This is heavy flexing the fact that he's in Australia. He went by boat FII, so not a big deal.
We already covered that the last episode.
All right. With that,
yeah.
I think we should end this thing.
That's true. I feel like we spoke of way too many things. But also, this is us just reminiscing on our childhood, I guess. So,
filing our way through an episode.
yeah.
Because Vinura had a wedding to sort out.
Yeah.
He was the best one.
He was he was.
I know, it was my first time. It's fun.
It's your first time.
Were there any cute bridesmaids?
Yes.
No.
I know.
No. The hesitation.
I really hope they don't ever go and watch these like episodes. Masak, I'm never going to propagate this.
All right, cool. With that, we'll end this thing. We are playing tea, and we will be back. Peace.
With something more useful, hopefully.